I was just checking something out on that computer. I woke up pretty early, I couldn't help it. I only sleep a few hours. Yeah, I had this done right before December 25th. Yeah, I got this part taken care of. I wasn't going to get that D.O.T card if, even if I took the, urine test or the piss test. I wasn't going to get that D.O.T card without this. This is what I was talking about. The part that pissed me off is I had to drive 200 miles from, well, this hotel right here, Motel 6. This Motel 6 right here in Georgia. I don't feel like telling nobody where anyways, but just south of Georgia. This is right near my mom's house right now. I could walk from this hotel and go to my mom's house. It's about something like, it's like almost less than a quarter of a mile. Less than a quarter of a mile. Like a couple 100 feet somewhere, but it's like I had to use my mom's car and drive 200 miles from here and go to Atlanta, the Stone Mountain. This is it right here. Up in Stone Mountain, Georgia, just right where Atlanta, off 285. I had to drive 200 miles up there because some dumb bitch on the phone was there, giving me a hard time. They're supposed to take care of me. And I had, I asked them to fax the papers to me. I was supposed to get these. That's what I was trying to type on the computer right here. I was trying to type it when I was shooting them game videos. I had to drive 200 miles because they said that they faxed these papers to me and I did not get them. So now I went up here. I went up to this clinic way up in Atlanta, Georgia. Somewhere just, like from Tifton all the way up. I'm driving 200 miles up there. And they said that they faxed it. Of course I know they faxed it, but I didn't get it. So while I'm getting in an argument with this female on the phone, that was before I got up there. Just right there on the same day, I said, all right then. Well, if you ain't gonna answer my question, I'm just gonna drive 200 miles up there. And I clicked the phone and then cut it off. I nearly cussed the bitch out. And here's the part that I didn't tell you. She kept asking me for the rest of my house number, right? Because I had it on file. I'm pretty sure I wasn't a dumbass to be putting my house number as my, regular phone number. I'm pretty sure I put my cell phone number because that's what I do all the time. I have no business putting the house number. So why is my cell phone number missing, out of the files? When I first went up, I went to Stone Mountain in person with a truck, I used a truck and went there first. I bobtailed the truck up there. And when I bobtailed the truck up there, I paid $350 for a primary care doctor so I could get this, so I could show the clinic, so I could show the, that clinic in Thomasville. Because they were not going to accept They were not going to accept a urine sample by itself. They want blood work also because my kidneys were spilling protein. So now this bitch on the phone that's in charge of me, it's like 1 month just went by. Christmas went by, and now we're in January. I'm asking for, you know, my papers to be faxed. She got to investigate and go right through me. So now she got the wrong phone number in the system. And she over there repeating the same shit over and over and over. And I said, I ain't got it. My mother changed the number. So I cussed the bitch out and I hung the phone up and I drove 200 miles up there. You might say just because I got my stuff. Let me see let's see what I got right here. I'm gonna show you how much pain in the ass shit that I went through. You could say I'm satisfied that I got the worst part out of the way, excuse me. Here's my here's a copy of my D.O.T. right here. My original card is in my wallet. It's over there. The original card is in my wallet. This can go 2 years now. This is my regular size D.O.T. card. My temporary one that I had before was 3 months. This one is 2 years. This is my regular D.O.T. card. So I got 2 more years left. By the time that truck will be paid off anyways, I'll be owner operator. And here's the rest of it right here. Here's the original copy, the original form. So I wouldn't be getting this if I didn't have this. If I didn't have this, you see, my primary care doctor, she marked it herself. And the other lady at the front desk, I'm talking about up in Atlanta, she marked that. She marked both of those. The same doctor that stuck the needle in my arm and draw blood, that's the one that marked it. That's the one that's in charge of me. So it seems like the system is pretty full of shit, ain't it? I don't care if you're pissed off or not. Let me say it again. Don't you think it's absurd and ludicrous or whatever word they want to say? I'm not really familiar with that term ludicrous. I heard about it. But don't you think it's kind of stupid for somebody to drive 200 miles from their house? I mean, I'm paying for the car, right? But it's not my car. It's my mom's car. I'm maxing out 80 miles an hour all the way. The speed limit is 70. All the other car drivers was going pretty much 80 miles an hour, but I was going a little bit faster than them. Sometimes I max up to 85, 100 miles an hour and then slow it back down to 80. I match the speed of traffic. Plus, I even spent $45 worth of gas to put in a car so I could go up 200 miles and come back 200 miles. So I did 400 miles in one day. Just to get them papers, just to get these. All they got to do is fax it, but that bitch on the phone had to give me a hard time. All right, so I got the D.O.T. card. I ain't a crybaby or nothing. I'm just saying I didn't have to drive 400 miles total just to get these papers. They said they was going to fax them and they didn't. I didn't get them. So that pissed me off. It lets me realize I cannot trust the system anymore. I'm going in my own direction to get what I want. And so I did. It was a pain in the ass. And here's the next part. The truck's still in the shop down in Florida. You see, I'm right now somewhere next to Valdosta. I wouldn't mind saying where it is, but I'm scared to mention it on the airwaves because I don't know what kind of stalker or some kind of asshole or serial killer might be watching. I don't know. But it's somewhere 30 miles next to Valdosta. That's where my address is at. But this is a hotel. Like I said on the computer when I was shooting them game videos. I had to get away from my parents' house because they're over there tripping out. And not only that, seemed like my mom's complaining about the stepfather's attitude. He keeps bugging out, tripping out, accusing her of doing things she ain't doing. I don't need to go that far, but you got some kind of mental problem, so I don't want to go near him. I don't want to stare up in the faces because it's like I've been in this place since 2011. On and off, I used to come back and forth. 2011, I first came to this part of Georgia in 2011, when my mom first moved here. So I'm familiar with this spot. It's just that it's my first time coming to Motel 6. And anyway, that was absurd, man. I didn't have to drive 200 miles for that. I mean, it's like I couldn't make up my mind one time. I know I messed up on the U-Haul. I didn't have to do that. I could have took the bus, but the thing is, I didn't feel comfortable down in South Florida, you know, leaving the truck in the shop and going to Boca Raton to take the Greyhound bus. I didn't feel comfortable because I did not like that side of Florida, and I wasted a lot of money trying to wait on the truck to get out the shop. So I took a U-Haul and come up here. They didn't have no rentals available. They're full of shit all the way around. It's getting bad, real bad. I can't trust nobody in no direction. So y'all talking shit about the mother truck companies. All right, I'm gonna stray from the subject right here and go to that. I think I was here contemplating with myself yesterday. I was like, I think yesterday when I was right here, I was pacing up and down this whole room right here. I'm pacing up this hotel room and I'm doing push-ups right here. That's why you see that cloth on the floor. I'm doing push-ups on my fists. I'm repeating sets like 5 to 6 times, and I'm doing it for 2 hours. I'm squatting, putting myself in shape to pass a D.O.T test. And I kept drinking I drank like 2 bottles of water, almost 2.5. And, I'm just trying to make myself, presentable. I was already past perfect. I passed the eye test and everything. But while I was here doing this before I went to Thomasville, I'm here doing my exercise routine and doing push-ups. So it's like I was there contemplating with myself. I said, I don't know if this truck company or whatever, if any truck company gives me a hard time, I don't care if I quit or if I get fired. I don't care if I quit and they let's say if I go back on this laptop computer like how I got Western Express, just like the mother truck companies, CDLjobs.com. If I go back on this laptop computer and I hit CDLs.com, yes, I'm gonna get X amount of phone calls that friggin' fast. It's been in effect. It's been that way with me since 2005. I've been getting truck jobs after truck jobs after truck jobs after truck job. I got at least 5 different experiences, 5 different employers, trucking companies in my entire life, including Western Express. Yes, CDL.com is the best site to go. That's the only one I know. I don't know about the rest of y'all. But you got your side, I got my side. CDLjobs.com. I'll be getting phone calls 3 to 4 times a day, almost 3 days in a row. That fast, that many. So I'm saying if I ever get another truck job, I'm still going lease purchase, but I'm not going to buy from them. I'm buying from Freightliner this time. That's what I was telling myself when I was here up. I was getting pissed like a motherfucker. I was just sticking my finger pointing at the table and like I was talking to myself. I said, boy, I'm not gonna buy from another. No, this, if they mess with certain things on the truck, Western Express, because I took I put the trans stick to sleep, you know. It's like I plugged the trans stick out and put it to sleep because it got me in trouble. And safety not only found out about it, they I tried to tell them that the trans stick put me in trouble, but I don't feel like going any further. I got lucky with them anyways. That's a good part. I explained my situation to them and I got lucky with it. But I ain't gonna talk about the rest of it. That's my personal business. That's none of y'all business because I don't care. I understand the ones that I know I can trust. I don't mind telling you. But the rest of the assholes that's actually watching this video, I can't tell you trustworthy ones because they are alongside right next to you listening to me right now. So I gotta keep my my mouth shut. Even the minor petty things like when my truck goes into Freightliner, they got some dumbass that's constantly watching me, constantly bullying me, harassing me, trying to tell me what to do. Even when I be posting my D.O.T card issue, yes, you saw the game videos and but I posted on, my situation about the D.O.T card. This is what he said. You do realize that when your D.O.T card is expired, your driver's license is also expired. He's like, I know he's a dumbass. I'm starting to feel sorry for him. I know where he's at. I know where he's at. He constantly attacked me. You see what I'm saying? And they got other bitches that talk shit about me too. I'm not talking to everyone, y'all. I'm talking about the goods. I'm talking about the ones that like what I'm doing, the ones that praise me for my videos, the ones that like what I shoot on YouTube. Yeah, it's not you I'm referring to. I'm just saying there's certain things I don't want to really mention so much because they have assholes that trip out for no reason at all. They're just constantly demon possessed. I don't trust them and I don't like them. I can't stand them. I can't tell if I'm gonna get in trouble. I mean, this is minor shit right here, but you see, just because I'm posting content like this, the motherfuckers can actually trip out and start profiling me, and they act like a bunch of racist bitches. I gotta go this way, man. I cannot help myself. I need to stay this way. I need to stay dangerous on the attack because I'm a victim already. I got a right and authority. I got civil rights to do this shit. I could do what I want. As long as I don't put my address or my phone number or whatever on the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you're right. The ones that tell me don't worry about them bitches and them judgmental haters and them judgmental bitches, all right, I'll do you a favor. I'll stop talking about it for right now. I'm gonna just get back to the basics. All them envelopes, I got that at my mom's house. You saw me with it. You saw the black and white cat in the living room. Yeah. Well, that space is not only kind of small, I can't stay there. And it's only a 2-bedroom apartment. And I'm not paying no rent. I'm not living there. I'm just, you might as well say, that's just my address. I used to stay there. I stayed there for 3 years, but now, since I'm driving this truck for Western Express, I'm driving all over the place. I ain't got time to pay the rent, and I'm not staying there. I'm camping out in this hotel. So, you know what? I think this is the next. Let me go ahead and finish what I was saying. I'm gonna jump to the next subject, and I'll probably cut this video. I'm at 20 minutes right now. All right. Where I left off, when I was pacing up and down here yesterday, and then I went to Thomasville and got my D.O.T test, and that's when I got this. That's when I got my physical card, so I passed. I passed 100%. I was even a little bit better. So it's like, I'm over here saying, all right, the only time I will be a company driver, I even add this to myself. I was contemplating this. The only time I will be a company driver is if I'm between a rock and a hard place, like how y'all said. If I like if I'm down on my luck and I can't find a job on time, I don't care if I run into some truck company like US Express when they say that we have to use their equipment. I think it was Hirschbach. I think Hirschbach was that. I think Hirschbach said that one. US Express said that they don't allow outside parties to pay for their truck, like loans, loan departments, banks, anything like that. Right. US Express don't allow that. All right. So what? I'm not worried about that. Western Express does allow it. They say they allow it. That's why I'm lucky with them anyway. But I think it was Hirschbach investigating on them. They don't want owner-operator trucks pulling their trailers all the time on a regular basis, just power moves. Well, it seemed like I got a lot to learn because I'm thinking of using Western Express truck as owner-operator when I paid off to, maybe work for JB Hunt or something like that. But you see, I'm getting runarounds now. I'm hearing from one trucking company say that you cannot use your personal truck to pull their trailers and be employed with them. I don't know. So anyway, I'm saying if I'm between a rock and a hard place, I'll go ahead and go company driver for a short while. And then when I save up the money I want, like a couple of $1,000s, then I'll go lease purchase again. I mean, not lease purchase, excuse me. I'm going to go to Freightliner and try to lease with them. That means if I'm driving Freightliner's brand new truck off of their lot and I'm financing with them, that means I'm owner operator anyways. Like if Western Express give me a hard time with their trucks, I'm going to buy from Freightliner since I'm still employed with them and try to work for them. But I'm not going to be driving their trucks. Unless if they change their mind about something. If they mess with me a certain way. That's what one Western driver said. Another driver from Western Express had the same truck exactly like mine. And he said he would rather go company driver anyways because, yeah, he's getting benefits, all right, but he's not going to lease purchase with this truck company because he said he don't like them. He don't trust them. I already know that. I just got lucky with them because my situation is different. That's the reason why I took a chance. And this is my first time experience anyway. So he said he would rather buy from Freightliner. And I said, yeah, that's what I should have done. But I guess I was in a deep hurry. I mean, I landed on something I wanted, so I guess I took it. So anyway, if you lease purchase with a truck company, I think you have a better chance breaking the lease because you're not financing a car or nothing. You don't need no credit check. You're working for them. But if you lease purchase with Freightliner, or if you finance, I don't know what you call it. If you buy a truck from Freightliner and you break the lease, yes, I think it would affect your credit because you're outside the company. It's almost like you're financing a car. I didn't realize I had such a mouthful to talk about, man. I thought it was just a short video about this. I'm going on and on and on. It's like I got ideas popping into my head, one after the other. I really got a lot to talk about. I still got a lot to learn too. You could tell by the way I sound. Like I said, this is my first time lease purchase. I've been lease purchase for 9 months, probably 8 months now, since August of 2021. So it's like one of y'all said something about a power move. That's the reason why I saw an owner-operator truck pulling a JB Hunt trailer. And quite a few times I saw owner-operator trucks pulling Western Express trailers, even day cabs. I saw day cab trucks. But it seemed like, boy, it's like I not only won't pull strings, I got a reason not to trust no truck company at all. It ain't just Western Express y'all hate. I don't like Swift. I don't trust Schneider. I kind of feel a little bit better about Schneider and JB Hunt, but I don't trust anybody anymore. I think it's better off It's better if I kind of do it my way. Try and lease a truck from Freightliner and go with one of them own authority jobs or small time truck company or some kind of private truck company or something. But I also don't trust those other ones either. I'm just going to keep on trying until I find what I want, find who I can trust. Because an owner operator, when a private owner operator ones are savage bitches to the fullest extent. I ran into one by coincidence and I called the number. I got the logo off his truck and his cell and his truck company number. And I called him because he was acting like an asshole on the road, so I wanted to investigate on his truck company. That son of a bitch don't even speak English at all. He sound like one of them savage. He sound like one of them savages from the Ugandan side. He got some kind of dialect I couldn't understand. So I cut the phone off because I didn't want to find out what I was up against. So it's like, there's a million shits out there, man. There's a million things out there that chop me up and chew me up and spit me out. I don't trust them. I'm not putting my truck through all that mess, and I'm not going to put me through all that mess. And I'm not going to burn out my savings account for anybody. That's if I'm looking for a job. And I got people walking up to me, asking me, I told you about that part already. When I was in the service driver Freightliner, this lady came up to me and started asking me questions about me asking me if I'm looking for a truck job. I said, I'm already in a truck. I'm already sitting in a company truck. Why are you asking me that? And she was saying that she wants me to work for her. I said, oh, now I get it. So I got stuff. I got 2, 3, 4 people. I've got 4 to 5 different approaches about driving for, 5 approaches about me working for another company in person. Carlisle Transport even tried it. Some girl in the park came up. She runs a truck company. I said, all right. So I got her business card. It's like even when I was a company driver, they were approaching me. And now I'm lease purchase, they're still approaching me. So you know what? That's kind of that's a good wake-up call right there. I could sure use that. Because something tells me, man, my intuition, that internal alarm system is going off real bad. But anyways, man, it's like I'm gonna tough it out with Western Express for right now. I'm ignoring the assholes. I'm not paying attention to them. I'm talking to the other ones. So, anyways, I gotta cut this video. I'm just about 29 minutes. All right, I showed you all the evidence right here. Just pay attention to the first part of the video. So you can see my protein level is negative in kidneys. And I guess because I was drinking X amount of water and coffee, and that's what filtered it. That was way before that, but it was much better now than it was last month when I first got this. So I passed 100%. That's the worst part because somebody called from Western Express thinking that I quit the job. And I said, nah, the truck is still in the shop. And not only that, the DM is paranoid about me not having my card. So anyway, I passed the worst part because I wasn't going to get that card anyways without this. If they don't have the lab results, I ain't getting that card anyways. So anyway, I'll check y'all later. Hope y'all learned something. See ya.